let's give a little prep to the skin. This is, I don't know if you can see that. They're repackaging this product, so it's gonna be different soon, but I wanted to use my air flash today, so, and I don't think I've ever used it in a video, so this is like hyaluronic acid base coat sort of thing. They're making it into a base coat and a top coat kind of spray, so like a setting mist and a prepping mist. But let's prep. With the air flash itself, I'm actually going to spray it on my Beauty Blender damp. Just give it a little shake. Make sure you hear the ball roll around. You don't want to get the activator instead of the actual foundation. So we're just gonna bounce that in. I feel like it's been forever since I did my makeup. It's so weird. But when you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do, you know? I'm sure you guys can tell my under eyes are, like, my eyes are completely puffy because I wore my contacts to bed last night. Never do that. And I was just really tired. I didn't have time to take them out. Or I didn't think about taking them out. I had, you know, a few margaritas, so that may have contributed something. Let's see how we do. Let's see. So I'm gonna take my Pro Longwear Concealer. This is NW15. And we're gonna put this under our eyes. What kind do I get? Translucent, extra coverage. And I'm going to make sure there's no creases. And I'm gonna take this on my little puff. I like the Laura Mercier puffs. I think I've said that before. I just think that they are a nicer quality. They lay it down more smoothly. And then that's it right underneath the eye here. So let's do some brows. I'm just gonna take my little brow brush that's like all broken and gross. Powder. This is not gonna be for everybody. Everybody's not gonna want their brows this strong. I have a lot of brow hair already. I really don't need to go and fill them as much as I do, but I like them to be kind of really perfect. Which is kind of not the trend anymore anyway. The trend now is like more fluffy, furry, like realistic natural brows. But I always say, like, start your own trend. Do what you love. Don't follow what other people are doing because it doesn't matter. Oh, I got this so long ago, but this is, and I don't think they'd even do this anymore, but it's called Tartelette Tease, and it was like the Tartelette palette, but like mini, so it just has a few shades. But let's do a cute little eye. We're already here, we're already doing it. I was already like, I wanted to go into work early today, and then I was like, no, you need to film a video. So I'm here for you guys. I just want you to know that. Let's see here. So I want to go in with this one underneath the brow for sure. But I almost want to start with this color here. And I think I will do that. I think I want to do that. So I'm going to pick up this color. It's called Crush. And it's like a, I don't really know if you can see that. This color here is called Crush, and it's like a metallic, bronzy, goldy sort of color. And I'm just gonna take that over my lid, but I'm gonna use a little bit of this mist we used first, just to activate it a little bit, give it a little bit of grip. So another flat, just little brush, and I'm gonna hit this this color here, which is like a beigey cream color, not white, but like bone sort of color. And I'm gonna put that right up here underneath the brow. And it does have like a slight bit of light reflection. It's not completely matte, I don't think. But it's also not like glittery or anything like that. So now we're gonna take a clean brush, and this one's kind of fluffy and flat. Best kind of brush. If you can find brushes like this, it'll alleviate a lot of stress on you, because you can pack with this brush, but you can also buff. So I'm going to take it and buff the edge of where we put that first shadow, just so that it has a nice fade to it already. And this is without product on the brush. Let's take Heartbreaker, this one over in the corner. It's kind of like a dark espresso brown. I'm just going to take it on the very tip of this brush. So right on the tip. I don't want to bring it all the way back, and I don't want to put it all the way on the side of the brush. I just want it to be right on the tip, and make sure you knock off the excess. And then I'm going to kind of take it in the outer corner, little circular motions, little tight circles. And we're going to run it underneath the lash line, just to give like a little smoky moment down there. And I think that, you know, makeup can be more subtle, but also be striking, if you know what I'm saying. Like, these are neutral colors, and we're using them in a pretty natural way, but adding that burgundy just kind of makes it a little bit more eye-catching and fun. There we go. So you can see, it just kind of makes the top pop. Top pop. Top pop. Okay, let's get back to work. So I need to get some brow gel going into my brows. And I just use clear. This is the MAC brow set. I like it because it's waterproof and it makes my brows thick and stay in place. It's also really inexpensive for how great it is. Okay, so this is, what is this? Engraved, which is actually, I think this is the first eyeliner I ever purchased myself. I was playing Puck in A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I had to draw a mask. It was like this big leaf mask, and then I would press glitter into it. I used to use this to draw it, and then I would use Black Tide by MAC. It's like a black with silver glitter in it to set that, and then I would use hairspray. This is theater days. Don't hairspray your face. Just don't. Unless you're doing drag and there's a lot of stuff going on, don't do that. It's not worth it. But yeah, I used to hairspray across the mask and then just throw glitter at it. That was my look. It did look really cool, but it's kind of extreme. Most people don't need that. But it stayed on all night, honey. And she looked glittery and pretty. So just dot it on, smooth it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be that smooth. And then just take a brush, any like little brush. This one's just the first one that I reached for. This is actually a paintbrush, I'm pretty sure. It's just stiff and like short. And I'm gonna take that and just buff on that liner. Just so that it gets a nice smudgy, smoky effect. So I don't know if you can see that, it's too good, but it's a little bit less harsh when you buff it in. And with Engraved, it is a longwear liner, and I believe it's waterproof, so you're gonna have to work pretty quick and not like sit on one eye for too long. Let's see if I can find a good brush for this. Yeah, that'll do. So, domed sort of brush, and I'm gonna take my NC10 powder, and I kind of like to put this underneath here, just for a little bit more coverage and brightening right underneath there. A little bit around the tip of my nose. Actually, before we highlight though, I'm going to take my Fiona Styles, which I just found in the back of my makeup kit, and I was so happy because I love this. I love it for my kit, but I have one that I use just for myself and I couldn't find it, but I put it in my kit. So it has 3 different colors of contour. You can tell it's been well loved. I friggin' love this palette. I don't know if it's still available, but great for eyes, eyeshadow, great for contouring anywhere on your face. So good. So I'm just gonna take the middle shade. I'm gonna kind of hit, and this is a MAC 168. Just gonna kind of hit the sides of my face with this. And this is not warm whatsoever at all. Since I'm so like pale, I haven't gotten any sun. I mean, I live in Oregon and we don't get like a ton of sun, so this is very cool toned, but it's gonna provide a little bit of shape and a little bit of color to my skin. Gonna hit the underneath side of my nose. I just like to give myself a little bit of a lift at the bottom of my nose. Is the rose water mist I was talking about that I made myself. It is basically roses, like rose leaves, filtered water, jasmine, chamomile, green teas, like a touch, like literally like the smallest amount of honey, and that's it. And you like boil it, bring it to a boil, really like get all the good juices out of the rose and let the teas kind of work into it and let the honey work into it. And then I gave it a good mix, strained it into these bottles and added some more filtered water just to kind of like, because it was very concentrated. So I have these in the fridge. I like to keep them in the fridge because it's nice and cooling. But we've set our face with powder, and what this is gonna do is just capture this effect. So it's sitting on top of my skin now. It's gonna kind of work in, and I kind of like to fan myself. Let's get my fan out of my purse. And yes, I have a purse, and I call it a purse, not a merce. So I really hate that word, merce. It's like, just call it a purse. Why does it have to be man? Man purse? Like, men can wear purses. Why? This is 2018. Why do we gotta call it a merce? It just feels really good. It's natural. It's kind of basically like what Fix Plus is, but I didn't put any glycerin in it. I changed the glycerin for honey because I use this a lot. Like, I'll put on my serums and my moisturizer, and then I'll mist the top of it so that the moisturizer and the serums can grab that water and the good ingredients, the rose and all the calming things, and actually put that into my skin and help me retain it. So, also good for after makeup though. I think it's really pretty. I will say this, I did try it once after, like, putting on mascara. Big mistake. Huge. This is Dior Show in Brown, which I love. Yeah, and I think no lashes today. I think that's enough. So yeah, these are called Lacquer Plump. They are a new thing that Dior just decided they wanted to come out with. Okay, so take this. Oh, it's really pretty. If you have struggles with the like edges of your lip, just work at the very outer corners inward, and that'll help you shape your lip a little bit better. But if you do mess up, just take your powder and take a little brush, any little brush, a stiff little brush, and go around the edges of your lip, and that'll help from feathering, and it'll help clean up your line. Here we go. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and please join me soon, and we will Are you being naughty?
Are you being naughty?
She's being naughty. She's being naughty. She cannot help it.
She cannot help it.
Alright, but anyway, I was so rudely interrupted. Check me out. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share these videos with your friends and your fans, because the more people that I get on my channel, the more I can do these videos for you guys. So, that being said, have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.